I figured I'd update my video on the Malone trailer. What I did is on these crossbars that tend to bend inside the center here, you can't see it because they're in pretty deep. I stuck in some rebarb to reinforce it to keep it from bending. That seems to help. It's not a permanent cure, but it does help. Later on, what I think I'll do is I'll replace these bars with some steel bars versus the aluminum. But that seems to be working for me at the moment. And I did, even though earlier I criticized these Hobie mounts, what I did was I mounted them to these wing type Malone kayak things you can buy, and that seems to be working out for me. As you can see here, I lowered these bars, I cut these bars, and I just re-drilled the holes and mounted them much lower so that I can stick the trailer in the water, and it keeps the kayak at a much lower level, so it makes it easier when you're reloading the kayak back onto the trailer. And when you do that and you're backing the trailer up, one of the problems I had was you can't see the trailer behind your vehicle or truck. And I bought these flags over at Amazon, and they come with these little brackets like this, and I just put one on each end like that, and so when I'm backing the the trailer up back into the water, I can see the angle, and then when I'm ready to pull the kayak back on top of the trailer, I just take these off. And also I mounted a winch here. This is a little overkill, but I'm using the Hobie Adventure Island, which is a much heavier kayak, so I'm getting lazy and older, and I just figured I wanted an easier way of mounting it on to the trailer. I also bought this because it helps keep the nose of the kayak, because I keep it up pretty forward. And I still have to mount this for the bow. That's going to be mounted right here somewhere, but I haven't figured out where I'm going to put it yet. And the advantage of the winch is also that when you are loading the kayak onto the trailer and you're on a dock, and sometimes it gets busy and people don't like it when you're sitting there a long time and you're tying down your kayak, because a lot of times, because the dock is angled and you go to drive out, the kayak can slide off the trailer. So with the winch, you just clip it onto the bow and you could just drive straight out and then you can tie up your kayak for transport. That's all I can think of right now. I hope this helps. You can see how low I cut these bars right there. That works beautifully for me. Like I said, I put this in the water now, and the kayak just floats right on and comes off and on really easy. So good luck. That's all I got to say. Another thing I forgot to mention, when you buy these flags, they're actually very long. So you can join them together like this, and what I did is I cut it to the perfect length where I can see it, and when you put it on your trailer, and I just use like a heat gun. You soften this plastic molding and you can pull it out, cut the rod to the length that you like, and then just reheat it and reinstall it, and it works perfect. Good luck.